Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Kat.
I'm Alexis.
I'm the social worker here. What brings you in today?
Well, I've been suffering from panic attacks all the time, and I just feel like I can't breathe, like, no matter what I do. And they seem to happen, like, 4 to 5 times a day. And my grades just, like, are continuing to fall, and I just keep getting more anxious, and everything just keeps piling up, and all my friends seem like they have their life together. And, like, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, that's very normal being in college. Everyone's trying to figure out what they're doing, and I understand it can be overwhelming.
Like, even if I go up the stairs, like, I'll be triggered just by exercising at all. And I'm predisposed because my mom has severe anxiety and PTSD, but I'm not sure, like, if I have anxiety or not.
So have you been diagnosed or seen anybody that can diagnose you before with
No,
anxiety?
I haven't, because my mom thinks that I don't have anxiety because her anxiety is so severe that she compares hers to mine.
Oh wow, I'm sorry about that.
It's a weird circumstance, and she also doesn't really believe in taking medicine either, so she just is always anxious either way.
So something that we could do is send you somebody here at the university that can diagnose you. I can't personally diagnose, of course, but like a psychiatrist. But with the panic attacks, do you think we can go get you diagnosed?
I have insurance, so I could go get diagnosed, but I can't have it billed to my mom just because I don't want her to know.
Yeah. Okay, so you're 18, so you are on your mom's insurance, but you could technically have the bills sent to you, but could you afford the co-pays with insurance?
Well, that's the other problem. I can't get a job right now because I'm so anxious all the time, so I don't know how I would pay, so I might have to ask some of my friends for money.
Okay, we can also find a psychiatrist or a therapist on campus with university counseling maybe, and see what the copay would be, if it's affordable, or if they can adjust to your financial situation.
Okay, that'd be great. I'm kind of hesitant to go to a therapist because my mom has really bashed therapists my whole life, and hasn't sought out help, even though she has crippling anxiety and PTSD and won't even do anything about it, and just pushes it down on my father and I just don't know if I could even handle going into the therapist's office.
What do you think about going to a consultation first? Maybe just testing out the waters. It doesn't cost money. Just see how it is, because therapy can really be a useful tool when you need somebody that's not biased and doesn't know your whole situation, and can really give you advice and how to cope with the anxiety and the panic attacks effectively. So maybe we should look into getting a therapist for you around the area first. How have you been handling school with the continued panic attacks?
Well, I've been skipping a lot of my classes and falling behind, and I have 6 papers to do by next week that I've been procrastinating on. And just even talking about it is kind of making me anxious right now because I'm just so stressed out, and I can't seem to get control of the situation. And if it keeps going like this, I might just have to drop out. The classes are too intense and I can't handle it.
Coming to see me and making this appointment shows that you want to take control and that you want to succeed in school. So I feel like we can help you. The university can help you. I can help you. Getting a therapist and possibly a psychiatrist, we can get you back on track. And we'll also maybe talk to your teachers and tell them what's been going on. I'm sure they're going to be very understanding of the situation, because college and mental health awareness is very big in universities.
But what if they don't believe me?
If they don't believe you or attempt to understand your situation, then give them my email and I can talk to them personally and clear out the situation.
That sounds great.
Okay, how do you feel right now?
I feel a bit better, but I just want to go back to my house.
Okay, well, maybe let's schedule another appointment for next week after you've talked to your teachers, or email me if a certain teacher is not working with you.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Hey Kat,
Hi.
I was wondering if I could take you out of class for a little bit and just talk about your day.
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'm sorry to take you out of class, but I heard that you were having a rough day.
Yeah.
You can have a seat right here.
Okay.
So, how's your day been going?
It's been alright.
So, Miss Robinson told me that there was a problem on the playground today. Can you tell me what happened in your own words?
I was going down the slide and Emily cut in front of me in line and I got mad, so I pushed her.
Did Emily say something earlier that made you angry?
Before recess, she was talking about her Christmas plans with her parents, and I just got mad. And when she cut me in line, I don't know, I couldn't control my anger.
Okay. Do you have plans with your parents for Christmas?
I feel like they don't care enough to plan Christmas or care about me to include me in the plans. And I don't know where I'd be or who I'd be with.
Okay, I understand why you were angry, but that still doesn't make it okay to take it out physically on someone. So next time, let's keep in mind the tips that we've talked about during playtime to manage our emotions. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Do you think that was the right thing to do?
Yeah.
What gave you the idea of pushing Emily down the slide?
I've seen it on like the cartoons that I watch.
And your parents allow you to watch these cartoons?
Yeah, they usually let me watch whatever I want.
Where are they when you're watching these shows?
In the kitchen, arguing, probably, or yelling, or I don't know what they do.
How do you feel about that?
It scares me.
Do you feel like the playtime that you've been going to weekly has been helpful?
Yeah, I've made some friends and like I feel like they pay attention to me. They all feel the same way about their parents.
So what made you act out today?
My mom and dad got into a fight this morning of like who was gonna take me to school, and they just kept like fighting over me, and I didn't know who I wanted to go with.
Do you constantly feel this way?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be helpful if I got your parents here together with you and we all talked about how you were feeling?
I don't think they want to be in the same room together, and they don't speak English.
I could ask a translator to be present in the room. Would it be okay if I still tried to contact them and arrange this?
I guess if there's a translator.
Yeah, I can make sure that we have one present in the room so that we can all talk about it and they can see how you're feeling. When we meet with your parents, do you think it would be okay for me to share what you said today? Okay, what would you like me?
No, they'll get mad at me. They already ignore me, so I don't want them to hate me more.
What part do you think they would be mad about?
About pushing.
Pushing Emily? I think it would help them understand the situation more. And we both know that if this situation were to happen again or something similar, you would know how to properly respond. I think your parents are in a very stressful time, and it's also making me stressed, but they probably do still love and care about you. I can't guarantee that they will come and meet with us, but I will definitely do my best to make sure that they hear what I have to say and what you have to say so they can be aware of the situation.
Okay.
Let's keep up with the weekly playtime, and you can always come to me if you're having a hard day like today. My office is always available for you. Okay, let's take you back to class.
Come in.
Hi.
Have a seat. Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm Miss Wood. I'm the social worker here at Greenberg High School.
Okay.
And it's come to my attention that some of your teachers are concerned with your grades and your mood and attitude in class. How's freshman year going?
It's been a lot more overwhelming than I thought it would be. I feel like there's just so much going on, and like all my classes are so hard to focus in. I don't know what's going on anymore.
How long have you been feeling like this?
As long as I can remember, like even in middle school, I felt like this.
Have you ever been tested for a learning disability? This kind of sounds like some symptoms of something that could be addressed. These seem like signs of a learning disability. Have you ever been tested before?
Are you calling me dumb?
No, of course not. Many people have a hard time focusing in class, and I was just wondering, because it's a common thing for individuals your age to get stressed out and oftentimes be overloaded.
I don't know. When I was in middle school, I had a different social worker, and she told my parents that I wasn't smart or something, and then they didn't even get me tested because they just thought I was stupid, and so now I don't even have motivation to try anything. I mean, try at school. Like, there's no point if I'm just stupid.
I'm sorry that situation happened to you, but that's definitely not true. I just think that this needs to be addressed with your parents again, just because you're older now and this isn't middle school anymore, and it's a more serious thing to have your GPA mess up and ruin your future plans.
But do you think they would even listen or be willing to talk about it?
They might be able to. There's no reason why not to try unless it goes haywire, but I would really hope not. But if you wanted to have a group meeting with them, and I'll be in the room as a mediation to help the conversation go over.
Yeah, I just don't want the same thing to happen that did last time. Like, I would want to be there when you talk to them.
Yeah, I can assure you that I would never say that you were dumb, and you are not dumb.
Thank
So
you.
we just need to seek further help.
I just know my parents wouldn't understand because my brother, he's older than me. He's so like smart. He got like a 2400 on his SAT, and like my parents just hold me to that standard. And like in India, like there aren't resources that there are here, so they've never really been exposed to mental health and like the possibility of getting help for a learning disability. Like, it's just not something that they're used to, and they think it just means that I'm dumb.
I understand, and I'm sorry that you're compared to your brother, but I'm hoping that we can get your parents to schedule a meeting with me and you and work this out in a better way than it is right now, so we can improve your personal health as well.
Go.
We can't put you in any programs though until you have a diagnosis and then we have a confirmed doctor's note and your parents' permission to put you in these classes.
But what would happen if my parents don't agree to have me tested?
If your parents don't agree to have you tested, there are other options that I could work out with your teachers right now and see if they'll work with me on a different schedule than what they originally had for you.
Okay, thank you. That'd be great.
I'll see you next week for a checkup.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Maybe we can schedule a meeting November 15th.
November 15th sounds good.
3 o'clock.
Okay.